Good night, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Apes Analysis and Insight. So I've recently came across a clip, not a whole podcast, but a clip of Mark Boris's podcast with Peter Villendi, who is the chairman of the Australian Rugby League Commission. And in that clip, he made mention of how of his dialogue with the Australian Prime Minister about introducing or giving PNG a team, which they did. He mentioned that that's because China was going to make a big investment in PNG. So as we all know, this team is was given on the basis of the geopolitical tussle between the world's superpowers. He made mention that, and also he said that whilst he was hesitant at first, upon further deliberation and deep thinking, he came to realize how the team will help improve our livelihood as a whole. That's on the basis of them knowing or claiming that PNG is rugby league is our national sport. And that's going to be great in terms of marketing and broadcasting. They are going to make significant revenues, because all of us will be tuning to watch the games. We'll also watch the games live when they come home to play. We'll purchase the tickets, the merchandise, and so forth. That's how they are going to make money. But looking at the bigger picture is them trying to sell PNG Chief to us as the hope of our nation in terms of improving our Human Development Index. Now, one thing that struck me was when he said that education is not compulsory in PNG. I was a bit not surprised, but I was a bit shocked when he used it in that context, saying that education is not compulsory. I've always thought that education was a priority, and every child has a right to be educated. Now, he said that if Chiefs, if they give us a team, and if the Chiefs organization sets up its academy in schools and offer scholarship and so on and so forth, and kids will be flooding to school in the hopes of playing rugby and representing Chiefs one day, eventually PNG Kumuls. don't think that's while it may be the right way to look at it. Certainly, it will encourage kids to go to school, especially those our kids in areas where they actively play rugby, where there's interest. Some provinces they don't play rugby, mostly soccer dominated. But those provinces that are rugby league led provinces, those that can play, boys including girls, they will benefit from that program if they get selected. Now others won't benefit or won't simply make the cut, but at least they'll get the education. But playing for the Chiefs or playing rugby won't be the primary driver as to why, or the reason for them to go to school. I believe the majority will not be motivated to play for Chiefs, and the reason for them to be in class. Rather, the main motivator will be for them to go to school, do well in school, get a job, and look after themselves and their families. That should be the first and foremost aim or goal for us to have an education to better our lives and our family's life. So if you take, for example, in our current scenario where the population has obviously boomed. There are many schools that are run down or are barely getting by. We've got infrastructure issues, and then some kids or they live in the remotest part of our nation where they have no access to education, and even some in areas where there are schools can't simply, the parents can't afford some of the fees that they are charging, despite the free education policy by the government. So that in itself is already a challenge. So I'm not sure how introducing a team to Papua New Guinea will sort that issue, the issue of education out. But I'm hoping for the best, just like all of us, that the organization will serve its purpose and its function, and will achieve or fulfill its intended goals or aspiration, and that is to inspire young Papua New Guinean boys and girls to participate in sports and open up pathways for them abroad. So that's a noble gesture to us. We just hope that the organization is not politicized to an extent where you get, the one talks to the system and messing up the system as we all have become accustomed to. But no, I don't think education is not compulsory in PNG. Education is compulsory in PNG, and the main reason for introducing PNG Chiefs to us Papua New Guineans might be due to the geopolitical tension, but we hope that it turn out to be the best thing that the two current PNG and Australian Prime Ministers have intended for and have hoped for. We all have our favorite NRL team, but we will still support the Chiefs once they run out in 2028. But PNG Chiefs alone won't sort out or solve all the issues that we have in our nation. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for your time watching and listening. Have a pleasant night.